All right, this is the generator compartment. It doesn't need to be open to run, but this is where the generator is. Guests usually don't need to go in there for any reason, so it can stay closed. So this compartment houses two things. We have our electrical connections with our 30 amp connection and our surge protector and our sewer hose and supplies. Notice how it's organized. And we don't store anything in here that isn't as you see it here. And I'll explain the reason why when we get to the next compartment. So let's talk about the dumping procedure. When I'm going to dump at my campsite or after my trip, you'll see a bucket there. Again, dumping at the end of our trip or any time that the tank needs to be dumped. Generally, we want to wait till we're at 50% or more to dump one or both of the tanks. However, if you're at the end of your trip and you need to dump, it is okay to dump if it is less than 50%. So the way we do it is we have some rubber gloves here. We also have disposable gloves and some hand sanitizer. So we want to make sure that we're gloving up. There's a bucket there, a drip bucket. Down here is the sewer valve, the sewer pipe. So I usually hang the handle of that drip bucket over the pipe just to catch anything that might be in the pipe when I take the cap off. There are two 10-foot long sections of sewer pipe. You usually only need one section. They are connected right now because I have some replacement caps on order. So the two pipes for sanitary reasons are connected in one long pipe. But in the future, they'll have individual caps and you'll be able to use one of the 10-foot sections separately. So the bucket, I'm all gloved up. The bucket is hanging over the sewer line. I stand off to the side and I crack the cap just slightly to see what's in there. Sometimes the valve can leak. Drip, drip, drip is normal. Steady flow is not normal, so put the cap back on and we'll figure out what's going on. But like I said, drip, drip, drip sometimes is normal. So normal condition, then you remove the cap. We have one of the sewer lines. You connect it. The other end, there's a 90-degree clear elbow in the bucket. That's for the end that goes into the ground. You connect that side. So leave it connected during your trip, but the valves stay closed until you are ready to dump. And the reason is that if we leave the valves open, then gases can come from the ground into the vehicle and it's not very pleasant or sanitary. So valves are closed, sewer line is